Was this the thing you wanted to do?
Honestly, I wanted to repair computers.
What? You're not okay.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I wanted to repair computers. So I went to Computer Village, actually.
Okay.
I went to Computer Village to work,
To work?
for 6 months.
Really?
But I did not learn anything. Like, I didn't know anything.
How do you mean?
Because where I went to work, you know, basically, they don't even say, oh, what are you doing? What do you know? They basically, they just come to the office and you just sit. They give you a system and you're just sitting, basically, for 6 months. No Oga will come and say, how are you doing? What's the progress? What do you know? Nothing. For basically 6 months. So it was like, I was just going to Computer Village to just go and sit. Like, I'm not buying anything, I'm not doing anything. So every day I was going to Computer Village. Most times I trek because in my head is, what am I even going to do
here?
So why am I even wasting transport? I'll use the money and buy pop-up or something when I'm coming back. So in my own head is, maybe after this Computer Village time, maybe after I would make like a friend inside Computer Village and start working with that person. But I was not able to. So after the 6 months, I just left and just went back home, basically.
So why weren't you able to find this person? You were hoping to find?
I just didn't know. Because Computer Village is like a jungle. So you don't even know if this person, you don't know if this person has your good intentions for you. So it's basically luck. So in my own head is, when I'm sitting, probably God will send one angel and say, this guy is suffering here, just come and help him. But
it didn't work.
Nobody.
Nobody. Because God will send an angel ahead. So you just wasted 6 months in Computer Village?
6 months.
How old are you at this time?
I don't remember, but probably, I was very young, probably 20, 21, I think so.
You did do uni?
No.
Right, you didn't do uni?
No.
Right, so essentially, all right, so that makes sense. So this was like you learning a skill.
Yes.
Why didn't you do uni?
So after secondary school, I went to Babsafunwa. So
What's
the school, Babsafunwa,
secondary school, right?
Yes. So my sister then, my elder sister, she was in uni then. At that point, me leaving, they could not put both of us. Exactly, they could not pay for both of us at that time. So I had to wait for her to be done. So while waiting, that was when I said, okay, I like computers. Because I had like a system. I used to play GTA, Grand Theft Auto, so every day. So I liked computers. So in my head is, okay, if this computer goes spoil, make I feel repair them. So, let me go and learn how to repair computers. That was like my aim. Okay, from there, probably a career, because I know if you know computers, you probably get access to a lot of things.
You knew that as a young person?
Yes. So, that was the journey to Computer Village.
Right. I was going to Computer Village, and after Computer Village,
did
this video thing.
After Computer Village, then I came back home, still waiting for my sister
to finish school
to finish. But at that point, I have to be honest, at that point, there was no interest to go to uni.
From you?
From me.
Right.
Why there was no interest, because I would say in my head then, I just wanted to get something. Because there were some conversations I heard then from my mom and my sister that, okay, once you are done with uni, you need to go and learn something. So, not like go and look for work. You need to learn something before, so you need to have something. So after is what, so she's supposed to go and learn hairdressing. So I'm like, okay, if you go to uni, you now finish and you want to go and learn hairdressing. Me that I've not gone. So the time that I'm supposed to go, let me just that and go and learn. So that was my aim from there, to go and learn computer. So after I came back for that 6 months, after then, there was this neighbor. This one is actually long. That's basically how I got into video.
I want to hear it.
So there was this neighbor then. He was into event coverage. So where they do like burials, all those, not like music videos, just events, birthdays, with those camcorder, those big cameras. So I used to go to his shop because, like my escape from staying at home. So just go to his shop, just stay there. There was no interest. I didn't like anything. I didn't like the cameras. I was just there. Like, I didn't want to stay at home. I didn't want to sit at home. So, and also running from the house because my mom then was a very big food seller. So staying at home, I will be the one washing. I will be the one. So it was just me escaping from all those activities, just to while away time, waiting for another opportunity where she would say, or my dad would say, okay, let's go and look for another person to teach you this computer. So I was just using that time, waiting, then just following my neighbor, just going to his place. And so after like, I think 2-3 months, I just told them that, okay, let me just try this one. So they said, okay. And that was how I got into event coverage with one of the first person I worked with. His name is Mr. Jamil. So I just did event coverage. So after I was done with him after like a year, I think a year, then I said, okay, I don't want to go through this event. Let me do music videos.
Right. Why didn't you want to do events?
Probably because I didn't like it.
Okay. Right. So what didn't you like? Is it the running around?
It was stressful.
Physically stressful.
Stressful. And I didn't, personally at that time, I know obviously now it's different. I didn't see the revenue at that time. So, and the amount of work that you put into it, it was not, so I was thinking, okay, music videos.
Right.
I used to see Aki and Labi. So that was the search for Aki and Labi.
Right.
That was basically how
you got
not like it was what I wanted to do. That was basically how.
You were seeing Aki and Labi?
You know, you used
because
to
those
watch...
of us that are church rats that know Aki and Labi, those of us that we do church things. I mean, at some point, I mean, he's obviously major, but at some point, you know, it was a niche audience. How did you encounter him?
It was then, I think this STV program, this program on Music Africa or something.
Music Africa, yes.
So you used to see directed by Aki and Labi, directed by... So my head is, this person. That was how I wanted to...
that I was living in your street.
Yeah, exactly.
Did it feel like a miracle?
It was a miracle.
Yeah. So going back, why wasn't where's your dad?
My dad is late.
I'm sorry about that. Is he when did he pass?
2017.
Right. Oh, so recently then.
Yes.
Right. I mean, relatively, not when you were younger. I'm sorry, what happened?
It was sick.
Right.
Yes,
right,
very sick.
Right. I'm sorry about that. So what happened? Why couldn't they afford to put two of you in school at the same time?
Financial power then. It was basically the financial strength.
Right. Did something happen?
It just had to be my... so at that point, the business, you know, I mentioned, the business was not so great, business, yes, at that point. So it was just one person that was
carrying the family.
Yes.
Right. Did your dad lose his job?
Yes, at that point, my dad lost his job.
Right. Did your dad losing his job, did it change the family dynamic? Did it change how he related to the family? Did it take a period of adjustment?
No, I won't say it changed anything. What I would just say is I just saw my dad more, basically.
Okay.
I saw him more.
Okay.
Because I was not used to that.
Right.
You know, I was not used to seeing my dad every time.
Yeah.
So I just used to see him more. And my dad was a very disciplined man. So this is also another reason why I was running away from the house. That's because this man, once you're supposed to go right, you go left, problem
day. Right.
So
this was tension. So you needed to leave the house.
I needed to leave the house. I needed to find something to do.
Yeah.
Basically, that my dad would say, okay, we are going somewhere. So it's not like you're just staying at home.
Right. So it didn't make your relationship deeper now, because once he came home, you left home.
Me, I left home.
Yeah. And between him and your mom, did it affect their relationship? Or she just gladly took on this responsibility?
No. Yeah. Not. That was why I said the financial strength was not so big then, because now it could just be my sister.
And it's just you and your sister?
Just me and my sister.
Did you feel any kind of way about the fact that you didn't go to uni, or you were just busy making money, you didn't even have time to think about it?
I didn't even think about it, to be honest. I didn't think about it.
Yeah.
Because then, you know, when I was going to this, like I said, my neighbor's place, that was basically what just caught my interest.
What makes you afraid?
What makes me afraid?
Yes.
The only thing I would say that makes me afraid is probably losing my mom. If I ever lose my mom, God, I beg. I'm not ready. I think that's the only thing that I fear.
Why does that scare you so much?
because of the the experience with my dad, you know. So I honestly didn't know that I would be able to cry so much
When your dad passed?
when my dad passed, because it was my mom that just called me. I think I was in Ojota that day, and I was just walking from Ojota to my house then at Odba. I trekked from Ojota crying to Odba.
So your original plan was not to trek, but the news just hit
It
you.
just hit me. And she said, "Oh, Victor, that's happened, though. Don't cry." I said, "I won't cry, you." She just cut.
Yeah.
So, you know, that fear of somebody that you love so much, I don't think anybody would want to experience something like that.
Do you think that if your dad was ill at this time that you've now become financially successful, stable, etc., you might have been able to delay or intervene in a different way that would have kept him alive?
Yes. Yeah. I think at that point too, the financial strength was not there, you know, to really take care of him. Yeah. But I think now it would have been different. If God says, okay, this thing is, you know, has to do with money, I think now it will be different.
Do you and your mom talk about him?
I don't think she likes talking about it because of how it makes her feel. Yeah, so we don't really talk about it a lot.
It's not something that Nigerian older people and parents do, which is they don't talk about their emotions at all. And doesn't that make it worse generally? So they are really feeling this thing, they can't share with anybody. And so they get sad and nobody can really reach out to them or help them.
I think with my mom, I think the reason it's not like that with her, because aside from that, we talk about every other thing.
Yeah.
Aside from that, if she's walking on the road, stone hit her leg, she will tell me. So aside from that particular experience, we talk about every other thing.
Yeah. Obviously, she didn't remarry.
No.
Why?
No. I don't think she can fall in love with any. I don't think I can even agree. You marry, bro. I'm your husband now. I'm the husband.
Do you think that's why? Do you think that she's not remarrying because of you, because she knows that this is how you feel about this?
I don't think she even knows, but that's basically what she calls me.
Right.
My husband.
Yeah.
So.
But is it fair? Because you're not really a husband.
I'm the husband now. I'm the husband now.
Yeah. So would it make you very uncomfortable if your mother remarried?
Now.
Anytime she chooses.
I don't know. Maybe now I would be okay, depending on the person.
Right,
if it's somebody that I know that is going to actually take care of her.
But before, you wouldn't have.
Before, no.
Why not?
I feel, no, I beg, no. Before, I don't think so. But now, I think it might be different.
Are you married?
No.
Why you say no? When I ask you that question, say no as if it's an abomination.
No, it's not an abomination.
You know what they say? You are from the south now. So you are very close to the south. This is what they say in south east, south, from the south. You know what is remaining now? You have money, you have house, you have
Which money?
You have fame. Look at this person. You know, we'll calculate your money for you now. Why are you not married?
I don't think.
Why is this such a strange thinking for you? For me to.
I won't say it's a strange thinking. I would just say I was not even expecting the question.
That's why we are here. That's why people like the show.
But I would say right now, I don't think. Because obviously it's a commitment. Yes. I don't think it's something I'm ready for now.
Exactly, because you even have to leave the studio to find the person.
So that's what I'm saying. You say I have to leave the studio.
You have to leave the studio. And you are there for body tonight.
No, but I have somebody. Okay,
well,
I've left the studio.
Okay, so you've left the studio.
I have left the studio.
Okay.
But not married.
So what's remaining?
Not married.
No. You know how when I was 25 or 26, my parents started telling me, you know, you are earning more than most people earn when they have 3 children, you know, and so are you. So I'm repeating from the question that they asked me. I'm asking you. Time. What are you waiting for again? If you found the person, you've left the studio, you found the person. So what's remaining?
Like I said, I don't think right now, presently, if I'm ready for that commitment.
What's the difference between the commitment of a relationship and the commitment of a marriage?
It's different too.
Tell me.
I would not know.
If you don't know, what are you ready for?
But, you know, when you're married, you know, other things come into the picture. You know, you start having kids and so it has to be something that in your head, you've thought about it, you've spoken with this person that, are we ready for something like this? So it has to be 50-50. If I say I'm ready and the person I'm with is not ready, I still have to wait.
I want to make a personal request to you. Many of you watch, like, comment, but you don't subscribe. Now, subscription matters as you subscribe and as you engage. So I am making a personal request. Don't just watch and leave. Please click the subscribe button. It matters to me.